Hello, I hope you are doing well. Welcome back to this channel. I'm probably one of the few people on your timeline who talks a lot about Moreland University. I do all this for a reason. Moreland University has changed my life and continues to do so. And in this video, I'm going to talk about my life, my professional life before Moreland University and after Moreland University. And you may be able to find one or two reasons why I make a lot of noise about Moreland University. Let me grab a seat so we have a chat. If this is the first time you're watching me, my name is David. I'm from Ghana. I've been teaching for the past 13 years in Ghana, Vietnam, and currently I'm in Jakarta, Indonesia. I teach in one of the international schools here in Jakarta. So I started teaching in Ghana in January 2012. That was when I was given an official offer letter to teach with the Ghana Education Service, and I taught there till I left to Vietnam in July 2019. When I went to Vietnam, I lived in Vietnam for 5.5 years. I moved from Vietnam to Indonesia this year, January 2025. And I taught at 2 schools in Vietnam. All these schools, they were bilingual schools, they were not international schools. Compensation-wise, the schools I taught at in Vietnam, I would say they were okay, but they came with some limited benefits. The first school I taught at in Vietnam had no flight benefits. There was nothing like flights. In the second school I taught at in Vietnam, expert teachers got flight allowances every year. That was the only additional bonus you get in addition to your salary. And in the second school too, you get signing bonus and contract completion bonus. There was nothing like benefit for dependent children. There was nothing like that in the contracts I had with all the schools I taught at in Vietnam. The salaries I received in these schools, they were not bad, but I wouldn't say they were great either. They were good enough for me to be able to afford the fees for Moreland University's programs that I did, the Teach Now Teacher Preparation Program and their Master of Education in Educational Technology. I've been saying in all my videos that Moreland University's fees, they are relatively affordable if you compare them to the equivalent teacher training programs in the US. However, you still have to incur some expenses, and to many teachers, those expenses can be very expensive, they can be very costly. So I would say these schools I taught at in Vietnam, they paid me enough to be able to cater for myself and also foot the bill for all the programs I did with Moreland University and other professional development courses I did in Vietnam. Also, these schools I taught at in Vietnam, I would say they had limited budgets for professional developments, especially external professional developments. I don't remember any external professional developments I did in any of these schools, but when it comes to internal professional developments, we did quite a number of them. They were okay. I would say they were okay, but we had limited opportunities for experiential learning, going on school trips with students to do practical aspects of our learning outside of the classroom. We had limited opportunities. I had limited opportunities in these schools. So going on school trips, probably it's because of the programs these schools were running. Prior to me getting the US teacher license or even completing Moreland University's Teach Now Teacher Preparation Program, I got an offer with a very renowned school in Vietnam to teach A-level biology. I got the offer in December 2023 to start the role in January 2024. At the time, it was the best offer I had received as a teacher. But knowing that when I get the US teacher license, I will even get better options out there, I was able to say no. So even prior to getting Moreland University's Teach Now Teacher Preparation Program certificate and the US teacher license, I had this confidence that when I get the US teacher license, I will get better opportunities elsewhere. And I wasn't wrong. I got the US teacher license on the 29th of May 2024, and exactly 3 months after I received the US teacher license, I got my current school job on the 28th, 29th of August in 2024. And I'll just tell you a bit of what I'm experiencing now in my profession as a teacher with my current school. When it comes to professional development, I have done a whole number of them within this first year that I've been here in Jakarta, Indonesia. I can say that I've done more external professional development here than I have all my life in Ghana and Vietnam. I've done 2 IB workshops, CAT 1 and CAT 2. I've been given the opportunity to present at a workshop, the just ended IB Dunia workshop. I got the opportunity to lead a session in this workshop, and it is an opportunity I've never received as a teacher in my career. When it comes to trips, I've done a number of them here too. I started with my year 12s in Lombok, one of the most beautiful islands here in Indonesia. We were there for like 5 days. Students went there to collect data for their IAs and then also do some stuff for their CAS projects and then service. And I also led a group of students to the summer camp in Bali for some few days. And I've done a number of trips with my students for sports, for honoring invitations by other schools here in Jakarta. I would say that my current school gives the opportunity for teachers to lead in areas they find interest or areas that they are capable of leading. Even though I would say this is not a direct outcome of me possessing a US teacher license or completing Moreland University's Teach Now Teacher Preparation Program or their Master of Education in the Education Technology Program, I can assure you that I wouldn't have been invited to the interview to this school in the first place if I wasn't having a US teacher license, because it was one of the requirements in the job description back then when I was applying. Also, one of the things that I've seen that has improved significantly is for the first time in my career, I've gotten callbacks or responses from American international schools around the world for interviews for roles that they thought I may be fit in. That's something that has never happened to me prior to me getting a US teacher license. When it comes to compensation, I'm very sure most of you will be aware that it's obvious that my current school compensation, it's like the best I've received throughout my teaching career so far, and it continues to improve year after year. One of the most important benefits that I'm getting is that my daughter gets to school with my current school once she turns 3, so she completes in year 12. That is if I continue to stay here for this period. And it's not just her. I have the opportunity to enroll 2 dependents in my current school, and that is a benefit that I've never received in any of the schools I have taught at in Ghana or in Vietnam. And when I look at myself in my current school and even my future, I see myself in better roles and getting better opportunities as the years go by. So I can confidently say that the training I had with Moreland University and getting the US teacher license is significantly impacting my professional life. I don't want this video to be long. Hopefully you found value in this video and you found 1 or 2 reasons why I talk about Moreland University this much. If you are interested in enrolling in Moreland University's programs, check the link in my video description. And if you have any question, don't hesitate to drop it in the comment section. Until my next video, you take care. Bye-bye.